Alright y'all, so I've been saving this video for, I ain't gonna lie, for at least 2 weeks, man. I've been saving this one. I couldn't wait to do this one, and today's the perfect time. I honestly feel like this is the ultimate, like the ultimate video that's about to show me why Larry Bird is literally the best trash talker. I'm excited for this one, man. Y'all understand. I want to get right into this, so I want to let y'all know I did drop a brand new video. I reacted to the shortest NFL play, man. That actually destroyed that NFL. He went crazy. Like, I ain't gonna lie, should really go tap into that. But follow me on all my social medias, man. I've been posting everywhere. Check out all the channels and check out all my social medias, man. TikTok been going crazy, Instagram, everything. But enough of me talking. I'm excited for this one. Thank you for all the love, all the support on this channel. You already know, leave a like, comment. If you're new to this channel, come join this family too and hit the subscribe button. And hey, I'm ready, man. Let's see what this video is talking about, bro.
He was one of the biggest trash talkers in basketball. And a lot of people said, really? Yeah, they thought it was Reggie or Charles.
Bird used to tell me, look here, man, you supposed to be a great defender, right? I'm gonna make sure I tell you where I'm gonna shoot the ball at.
And he said, I'm gonna get it right here, I'm gonna shoot it right in your face.
And I'm looking at this guy like, he's nuts.
I'm gonna shoot this, it's gonna jump in your face right there in that corner. And it's gonna be your Christmas present. I'm gonna wrap it up and bust your head open.
Bust your head open.
If he tell you gonna hit a shot in certain plays, he gonna do just that, and ain't nothing you can do about it.
Being a better player each step I took, I was able to do a little more than the other guys. I had a green body, I could make plays, but I always knew early on, especially when I was a junior and senior in high school, that probably the outcome of the game was going to depend on me.
A venomous trash talker. And I asked him who the most vicious trash talker he's ever encountered. He said Larry Bird.
Oh, no question.
Bird talk shit, like we talk. Let me tell y'all something. Bird used to tell me, look here, man, I'm gonna go shoot this motherfucker jump in your face right there in that corner. And it's gonna be your Christmas present. I'm gonna wrap it up and bust your head.
Oh, snap.
All that shit.
He told me, young fella, let me tell you something. I can shoot a jumper anywhere I want to. You supposed to be a great defender, right? I'm gonna make sure I tell you where I'm gonna shoot the ball at. And I was like, man, come on now, you're not gonna shoot the ball. And so he said, I'm gonna take you over in that corner right there. You see it over there by my bench, right? And I'm gonna give you something, and it's gonna be this jumper. So he went right to that corner.
I like the accent.
I'm wondering.
Oh, that's just how you talking.
I tell you I was gonna do. And he turned around, raised up, and long drawn.
This is how you talking. I'm just yapping all the time. But
this jumper. So he went right to that corner, and I'm up on him, I'm wondering.
Look at that move.
And he said, young fella, what did I tell you I was gonna do? And he turned around, raised up, and long drawn. And I said, shit, I ain't gonna mess with you no more.
He's the coldest dude I ever seen with that shit, man. Everybody be talking about these greats, and we always mention him. He was the shit. Yeah, shit, man. He'll give it to you any way you want to. Larry Bird was cold.
Bird didn't talk trash to you.
Oh my God, Bird talk trash to everybody. I always tell this story about Larry Bird. I remember him, he was cursing under his breath. And I asked him, I said, Larry, what's going on with you? He says, you guys are being disrespectful to me. And I says, what are you talking about? He says, you guys are putting a white guy on me. Disrespectful. I just started laughing. I had no comeback. He says, it's disrespectful when y'all put a white guy on me.
Larry said, I'm insulted that they would put a sorry dude like you on me. He said, no, I don't even want to play anymore. He would drop the ball and take a turnover.
And I'm looking at this guy like, he's nuts, you know?
The story goes that when he played against Denver, they had a guy named John Haslett, a white guy, really good defender, right?
Okay.
They put him on Larry, and Larry was wearing his ass out. And Larry would run by the bench and tell Doug Moe, who's the coach, get him off me. That's disrespect. Put a black guy on me. Because when he played back in the day, that's all he played against his brothers. So he was like, I had to torch his ass so they understood.
great pass.
And Larry got on the roll, started shooting the ball as every shot was going in. Right, your brother.
Alright, hold up. Okay, listen. I know this is a long video we got ahead of us. But bro, you're telling me mid-game he decided to like...
And Larry got on the roll, started shooting the ball as every shot was going in. Right, your brother's by Frank Layden, who's the funniest guy in the league.
Off the one.
Every shot was
He didn't even follow through, bro. He just flicked it.
Boy, right? He runs by Frank Layden, who's the funniest guy in the league. And Frank is coaching, and Larry says to him, "Hey, Frank, don't you have anybody on that bench can guard me?" He goes, "So nobody out here can." Frank looked at the bench and goes, "No."
Along with Steve Jones and Rick Barry, this is Bob Neal. Just moments before the American Airlines Sheraton long-distance shootout.
The All-Star game is in Dallas, the first three-point contest, and he just starts looking at guys, doesn't say a word, and people are getting kind of nervous. Everybody's sitting there, everybody's real quiet. You knew the guys, but you never were around them. And nobody's really saying anything, so I walk in and look around, and then he finally speaks and says, "I'm just looking to see who's going to finish second."
And so all you guys that here are thinking about second place because I'm winning this.
Excuse me?
I like it.
Who's playing for second?
Yeah, I did.
You locked in there.
Locked in.
When you made that announcement to the room, just messing with all the other guys.
I know going into that, never in the locker room, Robert said something that there's no way in hell I was going to win that three-point contest. So I knew right then I had to win it.
That chick said my name on it for a week now, and I knew I was going to win this thing. I've been practicing. My teammates said I wasn't going to win, but I came back and lucked out, really.
Bird would luck out again the next year, but in 1988, it looked like his luck had finally run out. Normal Bird rhythm going
Brick
on.
City after Brick City, Bird.
That's only 7, has to be 15. That's 8, make it 9, and 10, and 11 as we're counting. 13.
Huge rack that time for Bird.
You still got to drop one here quickly. 14. This is a tie for the money.
He knew exactly what the score was. He knew that ball was going to win the
Never.
competition for him, and it's almost like he did it in dramatic fashion just to make it more fun.
He knew it when he let it go and it was headed for the winner's circle. He took out his top yet. Great to see when he took out his top.
Larry used to come in the locker room. He'd be getting his ankles taped, and he'd say, "Hey, ball boy, run in and go find the scoring record in this building." He needed those kind of challenges.
He had accomplished every goal. We hadn't lost a game on the trip. And Larry told all of us players, and the media too, tomorrow night's the last game of the trip, I'm going to play this one left-handed at least through three-quarters.
And it was at a time when
Bro,
Kale was still...
ain't no, bro, what? You lying. Like, I know he's not lying. I'm just like...
The media too. Tomorrow night's the last game of the trip. I'm going to play this one left-handed at least through three-quarters.
Oh, let's
It
do
was at a time when McHale was still coming off the bench.
And so Larry scores his 6th point on a left-handed shot.
And I'll never forget it. McHale yells out,
And they kind of go, they drill. When do we start shooting right-handed?
And at the end of three-quarters, they get 27 points left-handed.
Well, left-handed is one thing, but when the game got close, I had to go back to the right one.
He could hold all these things in his head during the game. So he'd have a shooting drill at the old Boston Garden.
4:30 in the afternoon. I was an early guy. I set up early. The garden would be dark.
Late in the afternoon by himself, dark garden, come out with an equipment guy and just do the perimeter, shoot for half hour, and all you heard was swishing.
If he missed a shot during that thing, he'd say that the Bull Gang set up something wrong with them. Otherwise that would be gone in.
I'd get there early, plug in my Stone Age computer right next to the bench. He'd come over, he'd call me Scoop, said, "Scoop, what are you working on?" I'd say, "I'm doing an early story."
And I'd say, "Well, I'm doing an early edition newspaper story about your free throw streak."
You were approximating the NBA record for consecutive free throws, so don't miss one tonight or I'll look bad in the paper.
Sure enough, first half, he goes to the line for 2, and the foul line is lined up right where we're sitting. If he looks over,
He's at the line, he makes the first,
he looks over and winks at me.
he looks over and winks at me before he makes the second. I mean, guys don't do that today. And he would
Always thinking about these things. It's like paying up in bed in the middle of the game. He was doing 2 things at once.
Well, you had the Bird night.
I had the Bird night. Yeah, that was a tough night, man.
But nobody was guarding Bird, were they?
Well, we tried.
You were trying to.
But when a guy is literally coming up the court, calling his shots. It's in that game, we're on the free throw line, and he literally says,
"It's off the glass. Who's next? Where do you want this one from?" And he just made one after another, and he just tortured them mentally. He tortured all of them.
I think Bird went by the bench one time, too.
He fell in the bench.
Yeah.
And he called that one. That was the one where he fell in it. He literally said, off the glass into the trainer. Yeah.
His last shot, he said, in the trainer's lap, coming down the court. He shot this high rainbow He goes in, Ricky bumps into him and he knocks him on our trainer's lap. So it was exactly what he said.
Antoine Carr and Cliff Livingston got fined by Fratello, I think.
And Eddie Johnson for celebrating.
Celebrating Bird.
Yeah, it was the best film session. Every time I see Mike, we still laugh. It was the greatest film session ever. Because back then, you watched the real game and just went, with a video. And Mike rewound the celebration 20 times.
And they show a shot of our bench. Cliff Livingston and Eddie Johnson are standing up giving each other high five.
These things out of pocket.
I was entertained by this. Even the guys on the Atlanta.
Bro, I love names. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, when a nigga is cold at the game of, man, at this game, bro, you can't, that's all you can do is just be like, man, you gotta just give it to him, bro, but come on, bro, hey, but come on, bro, you a pro, bro, you was at work, bro, you was at work.
The Atlanta bench.
They got fined for that earlier.
Watch the reactions on the Atlanta bench. You can see Scotty Hayes put the net. Watch Cliff Livingston. Come on, man.
That's crazy though.
Fratello wouldn't let it go. It just kept rewinding. Showing the guys, remember, they're giving each other high five.
And then somebody falls off the bench.
Yeah, it was Eddie Johnson.
Yeah.
Eddie Johnson falls off the bench in laughter, and Antoine Carr and Cliff give each other high five. And our film session was...
They're laughing, dog.
Yeah, and so it was a bad night.
The first game against Larry Bird, it was shocking. Now I'm gonna whip the end on. I go shake his hand, and he put both hands behind his back. And I'm saying, okay, get this head ready to play. First play of the game, he says, I don't know where they got you guarding me, Holmes. And he shoots a three. I was pissed. I said, I wasn't mad he hit the three. But this called me Holmes. And so it set up for a really interesting game. Because I remember one time I came down and I dunked it on him. He laying on the ground and fouled me, and I'm pointing. And he said, hey, Rook. I said, what? He said, I like you. He said, you got balls, but I'm still gonna get 30 on your ass. He got about 38, so he kind of proved his point. But I had to pay my dues. I wasn't upset about that because, back then, as a rookie, you got to pay your dues. Simple as that.
It was funny, the first time that I played my rookie year, I guarded Larry Bird, and it took me about 10 minutes to realize I should be probably guarding him instead of staring at him. I came down, it was funny, he came down one time, and Mark West was the center on our team, and Larry looked at me, and then he looked at Mark, and he said, Mark, I'm going to go down, I'm going to come off the screen, I'm going to catch it right there, I'm going to turn around, I'm going to shoot it in the rookie's face, and then I'm going to run down the floor. And that's exactly what he did. And I'm sitting there, that just happened.
But did he talk to you, or you weren't
He
good
talked
enough?
through me.
Talk through me is insane.
I love that.
Like, I wasn't even there.
And did Mark West go
Mark was like, all right,
okay, yeah, all right.
Probably will. Good luck.
And then he did.
He did it.
Well,
There was nothing I could do about it.
He backed up whatever he said. If he tell you gonna hit a shot to certain plays, or if he gonna take you down to the post, turn around and hit a fadeaway J, he gonna do just that, and ain't nothing you can do about it.
These guys came in together in '81. There's Kevin, there's Larry, there's Robert, Dennis Johnson, Danny Ainge. They knew
they had
what
a
each
squad.
other could do. And what I did was said, okay, let's see what's happening out there. And you see Larry shooting the three-pointer, and then I call a timeout, and they didn't count the three-pointer.
Larry just hit what would have been the game-winning shot that KC called timeout.
It won't count. It does not count. Boston had called a timeout.
Larry came back to the bench, and he was a little upset.
So he's very upset with that, so I diagrammed the play. He says, head with the play, Case. You guys, when I come back after timeout, I'm going to go right to the same spot. I'm going to kick it in. Give me the ball and tell all the rest of the guys to get out of the way. I said, shut up, Larry. I'm the coach here. Okay. All right. Then you take the ball out, give it to Kevin, and you throw it to Larry, and everybody get the hell out of the way.
And that's what just happened.
Down by 2 points. And Bird is out by the three-point line, and he's being guarded by a guy named Johnny High.
He goes down before the ball is thrown in.
Okay.
And he's standing right in front of the Phoenix bench. And he looks at all the guys on the bench and says,
yeah, I'm just fixing to bust the three on you guys. Just go home. I'm tired of this.
And he says, watch my hand as I follow through.
And, Johnny High sort of smiles and laughs about it.
And I was supposed to cut off the high post and post up for a second and then go across and set a pick. Well, I came off the pick and I was wide open and I stood there waiting for the ball. I had a smaller guy to post up and Larry just waved me out of the way saying, "Get out of here, get out of the way."
And then he just turns around and shoots a perfect three.
As the ball
Off the dog. No, listen, y'all. Again, him off the one is insane. Like, he's redoing it, but this time off the one. Last time was off the two. This time he was like, all right, let me spice it up. Let me just do it off the 1-2 on top of that. This man hilarious, man. What?
He just turns around and shoots a perfect three.
As the ball's in the air, he kind of turns towards the Phoenix bench and yells, "Told you so!" to the locker room.
As he continues on to the dressing room. Now that's what you call arrogance.
And for that time I learned to run Larry's play, not the coach's play.
Yeah.
He wanted the light on him. He wanted the focus, and he wanted that ball. And in case he would ever call somebody else's play, Larry would just say, no. I shoot this ball, as he would.
I get a charge when I tell someone on the opposing team that I'm going to hit the last second shot and do it. That's what it's all about.
High game, 13 seconds to play. Celtics basketball.
During timeout, I'm going through a play. And about that time, Larry steps in and says, "Coach, why don't you just give me the ball and tell everybody to get out of the way?" It's Larry. And he wants the ball, he wants the ball. After the timeout, we walk back on the court. And then Xavier was guarding. So he tells Xavier, he says, "I'm getting the ball."
I said, "I know, I'm been waiting." And he said, "I'm gonna get it right here. I'm gonna shoot it right in your face."
Clive and Bird has the basketball. Look out. Larry Bird just phenomenal the way that
He came out with about that exact spot and shot a shot right in my face.
Shot a shot right in my face.
I need to leave 2 seconds on the clock. I walked back to the little sideline like, damn.
Larry Bird was one of the biggest trash talkers in basketball. And a lot of people said, really? Yeah, they thought it was Reggie or Charles. Larry Bird talked more trash on the basketball court than anybody I've ever played against. So we playing them the last play. He says to James Worthy, he said, "You guys don't have to worry about it. I'm going to go right over there that corner. And I'm going to catch it, I'm going to shoot it, and I'm going to tie the game or win the game, whatever the case may be." They take the ball out, and I think it was either Danny or DJ, the late great DJ.
Yeah. You DJ coming down, right, with the ball. Oh, great DJ, that's good. So pass it to Larry, he's in that corner. Now I gotta go out and close Larry Bird out. So as I'm running out to Larry Bird, he's talking trash to me. I don't know why you running out here. Who says that in the middle of the game?
And you know, they went back and forth.
You get one step away from me and I'm gonna shoot it right in your face. So I got one step away. He shoots it all net. 3-pointer, good.
Take the ball out, man curl right to the corner, caught the shot a three. It's like, are you effing kidding me?
And he turned to me and said, "You did all that running for nothing."
And he was saying in such a calm way that you didn't think it was trash talking, but it's trash talking. You're not going to tell me you would go over there and shoot the ball in my face. That's trash talking. But he would tell you before the play even started.
He'd tell you where he's going, he'd tell you when he catches it, there's nothing you can do about it.
And it was great trash talking. Because it wasn't vulgar, I mean, he wasn't pounding his chest. You can just be standing next to him. You know, I would jump out and try to block a shot on rotation, and he'd say, "Scott,
you jump high, but you don't jump that high. You can't get this."
Scott, you're a little too late. Scott, you're not getting that.
He's on Scott's ass.
But it was one game.
He say something like, "Don't do that."
Yeah, don't do that. I mean, he talked the whole game, and it was, you know, after the game and after years of thinking about it, you're like, man, that dude was one of the greatest players ever played.
He was ridiculous. Our sportscaster played the Superman theme when he was talking about him that night after the game because he did everything. Points, rebounds, assists, just steals, you name it. Larry has such a great mind for the game. I had a lot of respect for him as a competitor.
That competitive nature, the work ethic.
Hold up, man. You already know how this goes, man. Rest in peace, Kobe, man. I actually got a brand new like poster, but like I got it framed and stuff, got it hung up. I actually vlogged it, man. Go tap in, man. Rest in peace, Kobe, man. You already know how this was my favorite player of all time, greatest player of all time for me. Yeah, rest in peace.
because I asked a lot of questions. When playing with Byron Scott, I asked him a lot of questions. Eddie Jones, Magic, James Worthy, Kurt Rambis, all the Laker greats. I would always sit down and just ask them questions. What actually happened there? What did you feel there? Why? You know, Bird tough to defend. Why? Because you look slow as shit to me. So I'm missing something. So like, tell me what I'm missing. You know what I mean?
You know, like I was saying, growing up in Boston, people used to always talk about that he can't jump, he can't do this, he can't do that. And you know, a lot of my friends was like that, you know. So I got to the league, I called all my friends back up. I said, you know, all that trash that you were talking, you need to squash all that. This man is great. Whatever you were saying, for a man who can't jump, he's demolishing everybody. He's doing it on everybody. He's doing it on the best defensive players in the league.
Yeah, I never forget driving and I'm listening to a game. It's New Mexico State playing Indiana State. I don't really care about the game, but New Mexico State is right up the street from El Paso, and I went to UTEP, and we're big rivalries. So I'm hoping that Indiana State will beat New Mexico State. And I'm listening to the radio, and I have no clue of the players on either team. All of a sudden, this name keeps coming. Bird. He throws to the right. Bird. He makes the shot. Bird.
Hey, yo, hold up. He was the first one to start. Well, not the first one, but like, yeah, you know how Melo he pointed. He shot the. No, Bird did it first. Bird is the word. Yeah, he did it first.
He throws to the right. Bird.
Look at this dog. Well, foot in front, but it still count. Dog.
He makes the shot. Bird.
He's throwing that motherfucker.
Who's Bird? Bird. You know, here's Bird. And Bird this and Bird. Oh, did you see the pass that Bird made? I can't see it, but I'm just trying to imagine it. When the time I got to the end, I said, damn, that brother can play. I got the newspaper. Yeah. Brother can play. When I got the newspaper, the next morning and saw Larry's picture, I said, damn. Larry, it wasn't you know, be honest with you. The young lady that said you were her favorite player, mine too. I love you too, Magic, but not as much as I like Bird.
Nay, dog.
Talk about basketball players, and they don't never mention him to be up in that round. But Larry Bird was called. I don't think nobody ever could get out with him. You ask Magic. That's why Magic had a run, and he was mad when he had to retire in '92 because of what he was going to be missing with Larry Bird. And then you remember Larry Bird took 2 more years, and then he would quit because he said his main guy who he wanted to play against is gone.
I'm gonna tell this story. We're in LA, and I'm hurt. I got a pulled hamstring, so I'm not playing tonight. So I can't play against the Celtics. You know, I'm killing myself. You know, Larry warming up. The anthem is sung and get introduced, and just before they go out on the court, Larry comes down and says, you know what? Since you're here, I'm gonna put a show on for you. So you just sit back and watch. Don't worry. I'm gonna put a show on for you. Man, get out of my face, man. Wanna hear that? You know, that's Celtics and the Lakers. And he went out. I think he scored 38 points, about 20 rebounds, about 15 assists. And every shot he would shoot, he would turn to me. Every time he hit one, he looked.
I gotta watch that video.
And I said, boy, you know, the thing about it that I love about you is that most guys talk trash and can't bag it up. But Mr. Bird, you know you can bag your trash.
Man.
And last but not least, I'm gonna say this because you told me one lie. You only told me one lie in your career. Only one. And you only lied to the fans and all the people in the world one time. Do you know what that lie was? You don't remember, do you? Larry Bird said that there would be another Larry Bird one day. And Larry, there will never, ever, ever be another Larry Bird.
I swear.
And so,
ain't no way.
And I signed it to you, to the greatest basketball player ever, but more important, a friend forever. I love you, I respect you, and I admire you.
Man, that is amazing, twin. I ain't gonna even lie. And bro, I just really honestly wish I was like honestly there to see Bird play live, like just to be able to watch that, bro. But I'm so glad we have YouTube and we have everything. I'm so glad I'm able to do these reactions and able to really watch that, cause bro, I ain't gonna lie. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Like, hear me out, twin. Now, if people start asking me top 5, I ain't gonna lie. I might honestly start putting Bird in my top 5, bro. Like I literally be telling people now. I be like, nah, put some respect on Bird and put some respect on that that Celtic squad, bro. Like, man, I be like, man, y'all don't know. Check my video, man. Man, tap in, do your research, twin. Cause crazy, bruh. This video was amazing. Shout out to Twin who made this video, man. This was outstanding. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. What was your favorite story? My favorite story, I don't even really know what my favorite story was, bruh. Hey, not Scott. He was doing Scott dirty, bruh. Scott has too many stories, I ain't gonna lie. Or the Doc Rivers one. That was hilarious too with that one. But y'all let me know which one was y'all's. But I thank y'all, love y'all, appreciate y'all. Hope y'all did enjoy this video. More videos gonna be on the way. And yeah, your boy's out to me.